Okay, hello everyone. This is Sharonda, and this is my podcast as well as YouTube channel, Spiritual Sense or Magic Mind Medium, formerly Spiritual Sense. Today is Thursday, and we are going to discuss. Uh, we're going to do the Illumination Revelation reading, light and dark. I'd like to start off by saying that this podcast and YouTube channel is for entertainment, informational, and sometimes educational purposes. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to proceed with the reading. I've already said my prayer and I have smudged my area. We're going to bring out the pendulum board. This is not going to be a long reading, uh, probably about 20-25 minutes reading. All right, so I decided I said, okay, I'm not going to speak on this, but then I felt, okay, maybe I should because I want to actually test the spirit by way of the cards as to the accuracy of the information that I receive in regards to this killing of this CEO of this company, of this particular company that has been reported in the media. And what company is that? United Health Group CEO. All right, so Father, give me infinite wisdom, knowledge, capability, and understanding as I do this reading. I do know who the reading is on. All right, so we're going to proceed. All right, I've done quite a few readings off camera on yesterday as to regards to this particular case. And I also pulled out my spirit board. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to proceed with that reading. The reading now. All right. So the first card I get is isolation, Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords mentions nightmares, anxiety, grief, and depression. So this person may have been exhibiting some fear or what have you, something in regards to their nerves. From what I hear with the reports, there was some threats, some death threats that came towards this person. I think this person probably not necessarily was in fear, but was anxious. The next card I get is Seven of Swords, trickery. Do I feel as though this person was set up? I honestly do. I do. I feel as though, and the Seven of Swords mentions death, betrayal, dishonesty, running away. Right. Um. So something lets me know there's some deception there, some trickery and some deception there is what I feel. Get the Hermit card here. Says self-enlightenment. The Hermit card says go within for clarity, a quest for personal truth, spiritual illumination. I think this person knew. I get Four of Cups. Four of Coins, stability. Four of Coins says greed or desire for long-term security. I don't know anything personally about this person. Potentially, this person was not secure in whatever they did for a living, right? The resume could show a track record of a list of jobs. I have a Page of Coins, good news. So I honestly feel as though this person was being watched, is what it lets me know. Page of Coins mentions a patient kid, a new job, or raise, money, news. Yes. I don't know if this person was potentially about to be paid a bonus or some large amounts of monies or whatever the case may be. Right. The next card I get here is Four of Swords. It says restoration. Four of Swords. Mentions retreat, rest, renewal, solitude, recovery. Yeah, so this person here I felt was aware of what was going to transpire. I think the person's nerves got the best of them. And do I feel as though this person was in fear? No, I don't. I feel as though this person knew, and this person was anxious, if that makes sense. Like, say, for instance, if it's something that if you already know that potentially somebody is going to take you away from a space, sometimes people will put things into fruition so it could go ahead and happen, right? Like, I'm sick of the anxiety, I'm sick of the threats. Just go ahead and do it. And that's the synopsis that I gather from this. Do I feel as though this person set himself up for this to happen? Um, as crazy as that may sound, that's more or less like a yes no. Do I feel like this person was totally oblivious? I don't, because typically you don't find too many people out walking at 6 o'clock in the morning, full suit and all, Eastern Standard Time. I don't know if you was going to get something to eat or whatever the case may be, or meet with someone or whatever the case may be. But I knew this. I feel as though this person knew it was going to happen or transpire at some point in time. I get the Four of Cups. Says apathy, feeling unfulfilled, surprise gifts. So yeah, something lets me know that this person nerves got the best of them, and this was the spirit within them letting them know something ain't right. Something ain't right. You know how you have that gut instinct? I feel as though this person had that gut instinct. Okay, what it is done potentially they were not able. This person was not able to sleep. And it was like, okay, let me. You know how sometimes when people are so afraid of losing something that they will put things into motion to see, the test the spirits is to see if it's just me or if it's somebody playing on my intelligence. I think this is what this case is. Like, okay, let me just put things into motion so I can ease my consciousness by knowing one way or another. But I do believe there was some deception surrounding this person. I do. Trickery. Get the Eight of Swords card. Eight of Swords mentions self-imposed restrictions, isolation, imprisonment. I think this person had a lot of attached towards the mind and thoughts and thought processes. What I feel. I get Five of Coins. Five of Coins mentions ill health, poverty, worry, isolation, financial loss. Right. Potentially, this person had some worries, but I don't think it was fear as we know fear would be, if that makes sense. Like, it's a difference between being worrying and being fearful. Now, off camera, when I did a couple of readings on this particular case on yesterday, I think the worry was for the children and potentially, or perhaps the spouse. I think most of that concern was leaving a legacy for the children. Okay. I don't want this energy space to come towards my children, whatever this low vibrational energy is. Leave them out of it. I get Tower card here. Uh, let's see. Unwanted change, ruin, disgrace, upheaval, violence. So I honestly feel as though um, I think it was coming from within. And I'll leave it at that. Do I feel as though this person was set up? I do. And I think it was coming from within. Get the seven of staffs. Seven of staff mentions self-defense protects against competition. Yeah, someone within that spirit related job field or spiritual duty. Get the Empress. I think there was some media monitoring energies within the enterprise itself about some unscrupulous practices, even. And get Nine of Cups. I do feel as though this person was under some pressure. If that makes sense to anybody, we got Nine of Cups and mentioned wishes come true, material abundance, good health. Yeah, this person I feel um, was afforded an opportunity and it was a setup. I think they gave this person an opportunity on the premise to set this person up. That's just my synopsis. I get the High Priestess card here. I don't know what this person's faith belief was. If there was a belief in a higher power, it says secrets, mystery, um, intuition, trust yourself. Yeah. Yes. So I think this person began to have doubts in a higher power, if that makes sense. Because as I mentioned before, when it's your time, is your time. And, some things that you may have been shielded or shrouded from, and, in reference to your faith and belief, you will no longer believe that, particularly when it's your time, right? Because you will have been shown what it all meant. We have 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups says for family contentment, total love and support. To be honest with you, whatever issues he have with his immediate family, something gives me the sensibility that is very minor. Very minor. I'm going to say that this is coming from the enterprise. I'm just going to put it out there. This is what I feel. All right, so let's get what lies beneath cards. Let's go ahead. I'm going to pull out 4 of these cards. Uh-oh. And they dropped right on the floor. So I guess the message will be in these cards, huh? Doing drugs. This person potentially was a spy in itself. Like this person was being watched, and this person potentially was watching as well. Bugaboo. Private relationships. Yeah, I think it could be a situation where people felt as though that he was spying on them, and in turn they were spying on him as well. Got outdated. Some people's potentially felt as though he was going to get rid of them. I have the police here. Emotional intelligence. Don't want to hear it. Putting on a show. Total drama. Action. So potentially this person was there to do something, or potentially expose something, and as a result was exposed for trying to expose. It's more or less like a spy. So in other words, the spy being spied on, if that makes sense to anybody. I have expecting new beginning. Right. So this person could have potentially was attempting to get rid of some people, or potentially have some involvement in getting rid of some people. And what I mean by that is perhaps job related, if that makes sense to anybody, Let's get a little bit about telepathy. What were the thoughts? I'm gonna do my thoughts, faith, and belief. Let's pull out a couple of, and we're gonna bring this to the close within the next 10, 15, perhaps 15 minutes. And I'm also gonna pull out the spirit board. Well, you know what? I'm not going to pull out the spirit board. Based on the spirit board, it did mention that the family, immediate family, had nothing to do with it, and potentially it was coming from within. That spirit related job field that this person was set up. All right. All right. I do feel as though he did not want that energy coming towards his family, his immediate family. All right. So let's go ahead. All right, true love. So that lets me know that there was some real love there. I have deep. Right, right. This person probably began to look at life more in a different way. It has spirit here. It says your spirit is about to be sublimated. This person may potentially was able to, because I get the deep in spirit, were able to see in subliminals. Like me, my mind works in subliminals. Like you able to see the deep core of the purpose of this life experience. I think this is what this person was experiencing. Twin flame is what I have here. Right. I'm going to say that I feel that this person knew this wasn't nothing that was oblivious, if that makes sense. I'm not going to do the thoughts, faith, and belief, but I'm going to go ahead and get into the dark cards. And then we're going to go ahead and bring this to a close. So this is the dark reading that I'm doing now. And I'm just going to use, let's proceed with these here. I'm going to do these cards, my demonic cards, and then my manifestation cards. And then we're going to bring this to a close. I'm not going to pull out that spirit board, but according to the spirit board, I don't think that's not necessarily to say that he may not potentially had um, some extramarital affairs or some spats with his wife, but I don't think it's anything minor. I don't think, I mean major. I don't think that had anything potentially to do with this demise. This person was simply side up. That's what that was. Um, Pretty much like a spiritual sacrifice to shed light on and bring awareness to the situation. This person potentially knew prior to even getting with his wife and starting a family that his days on this earth were not going to be long. And typically, you'll find that when a person constantly are able to pick up low vibrational energy, depression, and things of that nature, and when they're stomped in their potential, like we're constantly in nostalgic type of energy, constantly thinking about the past or what have you, we can't see into the future because potentially this journey we're not supposed to be here in this life experience, right? So I think this person knew this. This is something they know. All right, I get the Tower card. From that, I don't feel as though this was a violent person. Potentially pushed to the limit, could be, but I don't get violent from this person. But I do feel as though this person already knew about not being at a certain number, like reaching a certain threshold prior to. The next card I get is the Star card. Yes. When you are stuck, if you truly have once If you truly have the desire to want to know, I think God will give you subliminal messages. You'll begin to see deep. You'll begin to see in subliminals, more or less like a psychologist or a parapsychologist. Right. You'll begin to understand energies. This is communication by way of the spirit. I get Ace of Cups here as well. Yes. Yes. And I think certain things that you may be diagnosed with or certain parent of certain individuals gives that sensibility when potentially it's your time. So tapping into this person's spirit, numerology has a lot to do, and the cycling of life has a lot to do with us making that transition. Like, God, tell me what it is. Tell me what it is. Reveal to me, and it will be revealed to you. So I think this person knew. That's what I feel. Um, let's go ahead to the manifestation cards. All right, I'm going to pull out actually 4 of these cards. All right, let's see. Let's get one more. Yeah, this person wasn't oblivious. This person knew. This person knew. That's what I feel. All right, I get the seeker. Right. The seeker, the seeker. Mm-hmm. The next card I get is spring. I don't know if this person was born in the spring or one of the children was born in the spring, but I think something was revealed to this person some years ago, and they pretty much got their confirmation by a date, a birth date even. Okay. The next card I get is divergence. I just keep getting this card and I keep forgetting them what it means to diverge or to, and let's see. Let's look this up again. Divergence. The point when two things split off from each other is called divergence. Yes. Yes. And then I get the fall. So I think the fall in this sense of the matter is we are in the fall. So I think this person knew that it was around the corner, if that makes sense to anybody. I do. I think his spirit was being pulled, if that makes sense to anybody. Like some people, I give an example because it has happened with me. It's so funny because I watched last week the movie with Aaliyah, the last movie she did, Queen of the Dam. And if you go back and watch that movie where a lot of these energies will come in, Lestat and the rest of the vampires or whatever, the immortals was pulling towards her. That's what it feels like when God wants you to see something, or potentially when something is there, right? That is true. He will pull you in directions. And I think this is what happened with this person. Yeah. 6 o'clock in the morning. What's going on at 6 o'clock in the morning? I mean, I've done it myself. Sometimes I guess you would call that impulsiveness. Right. Yes. That's the sensibility that I got. That's to let us know that this person knew. This person is not stupid. This person was aware of the energies that was surrounding him, and that it was full of a certain type of energy spaces. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna read 7. There's 7 because I got 7 of staffs here. I think that's that sit-up energy. We're gonna say 7. 3 of swords. We're not speaking about no teeth. We're not speaking about no gum and nothing of the sort. Okay, we're speaking about death, actually biological death. All right. 3 of swords. Ram steals treasures from kings, destroys cities and the dignities of men, tells of things past, present, and future, causes love between friends and foes. Yes. 3 of Swords also on here mentions heartbreak, divorce, loss, depression, surgery. Yeah. I think somebody felt as though he was sent there to spy on them and to put them out of there. And as a result, yes. We have 2 of Swords. Halfus builds towers and provides weapons and ammunition, sends soldiers to appointed places. Yes. They thought that he was coming there to get rid of them, is what I feel. Time to compromise or make a decision. Right. More or less, because, I have heard of, even being in nursing, stories of the CEO or the executive posing as a patient to spy on the staff members. So I think that's potentially what they thought. We got 9 of Cups, Foras, teaches logic, ethics, and the value of herbs and stones, can make one invisible, helps one to be intelligent and long lived, can recover lost items and find treasures. Yes, I think they felt as though this person was trying to get rid of people to increase potentially in his income, because you're going to find that a lot of these companies hire people, but the budget does not suffice for these that income. So I'm looking to get rid of so I can substantiate my income, is what I feel. So the 9 of Cups mentions wishes come true, material abundance, good health. Exactly. We have King of Wands, Asmodeus, makes man fly into passionate rage and desire, destroys the happiness of married couples, wastes the beauty of virgins, reveals the future. Right. King of Wands. A bold leader, power, charm, courage. Yes, I do believe this person was could be a bit cocky at times. Right. 2 of Wands I post. It was just to show you, even in the most humblest person, when you have the potential of having a certain lifestyle, how people would change, right? So it mentions tales of the past and the future can make one intelligent and bold. Exactly. What would make someone intelligent and bold? 2 of Wands. Waiting for results, make a choice, travel plans. The ability to have choice, the ability to have options, the ability to get out of my circumstances. If I've been withheld from a certain exquisite palate, and all of a sudden you're giving me the fruits of something that I would never have any other way, do you think I'm concerned about the next man or woman's issues? If I'm sitting in an office and I'm, you know, a hermit or kept away from seeing it and being shielded from it, a lot of people don't have concern about that. The next card I have is the Hangman card. So I think it was the testing of certain energy, how money can influence certain people. It's a battle of morals and ethics, if that makes sense. Bifrons teaches natural and planetary sciences, lights, quartz, lights above grays, and move bodies so the soul may be stolen. Yeah, this was a grouping of energy spaces. This was a grouping of energy spaces, is what I feel. Says the Hangman, wisdom, self-sacrifice, get a different perspective. So this person, now, believe it or not, because I did a couple of readings with, you know, over this. One of the readings that I did on last night mentions that he saw his own self up, more or less like self-sabotage. Now, the Hangman on my cheat sheet mentions wisdom, self-sacrifice, get a different perspective. This person knew wholeheartedly. This person knew. Now, whether this person self-sabotage or, you know, self-sacrifice, yeah. I get the Lover's card here. Zpar causes women to love men and brings them together in love, can make women barren. Yeah, this person sold his soul, if that makes sense to anybody. I feel that way. Became a totally different person. Had an altar, I feel. It may not necessarily became a totally different person, potentially an altar when certain things presented to them. Is what I feel. And that's basically what it is. Now, according to my cheat sheet, let's see, it says partnership, deep love, a choice, the strength of two together. Right. Yes, I think this partnership of lovers was to the angel of death, to be honest with you. You have to be very careful the trickery of Satan. He's very deceptive. You know, I said before that God and Satan was the same thing. Okay? Wait till you find that out. All right, so I am going to conclude this episode of Spiritual Sense doing the light and dark illumination and revelation readings. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, you're more than welcome to comment below. Until then, have a safe and wonderful day.